have a creator in mind.
Yeah.
Keep thinking about this person in your mind. Three words.
Dude, what
Not
are
one
you
word.
saying?
First, second, third. Kritika Khurana. That boho girl.
Yeah.
That boho girl.
Dude,
that
how
boho
do you
girl.
know? Listen, you have to teach me. Please tell me, how did you do this?
I walked up to my father and I told him I want to do magic.
You said you dated an IPL player.
Oh my god, wait, what is this? I wasn't warned about this research that's been happening.
How does like a 6-year-old, 7-year-old learn to deal with like fame? Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Socialise. My name is Sanya and I see you every Thursdays at 5 p.m. The creator that I have today, I'm very scared of. Hi, Suhani.
Why are you scared of me?
Because you know what's in my mind.
Isn't that a good thing? It's better communication.
But then do I have to not speak at all? And when I say question, you don't push actually. You just keep going.
So basically I started No, it is fun. You should not be scared of me. What I do is a very interesting art form and I think people are more entertained than scared by it. So yeah.
But even the people you are doing it on.
Yeah.
So can we start by doing it? Can we
Like
see your magic?
everything starts with consent. Okay, I never just go and read people's mind. I mean, at least I don't tell them I'm reading their mind without consent.
You're reading my mind right now. तो बस start करते हुए, you want to do it? अभी से start करें हम?
You want me to read your
yes,
mind?
Yes, let's do it.
Whenever people come and tell me that, oh, Suhani, please read my mind, first thing I feel is, wow, what a brave person.
No, I'm only thinking about nice things right now.
I have many. Okay, let me ask you a question like, okay, you've been doing this, quite a few episodes have happened and I've seen a few of them and you've been doing an incredible job, I must say. How many episodes are there? More than?
35?
Around 35 episodes. Okay, so out of those 35 episodes, each episode you've had a guest.
Okay.
I'm going to put you onto a spot. Okay. You have to tell me who has been your favorite creator or somebody you enjoyed the most. Don't tell me, I mean think about the person in your mind.
Okay. झगड़े कलेश होने वाला है. But okay.
You have a creator in mind.
Yeah.
Okay, and keep thinking about this person in your mind.
Okay.
Think about whether it's YouTube or Instagram or what is the person's core platform. You know, everybody has this core platform. Think of the number of subscribers the person has because numbers are easy to get. Think of the person's ID. Think of the person's name. Also, the name and ID is different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Like how my name is Suhani Shah and my ID on Instagram or YouTube is also Suhani Shah. The person you're thinking of, you had a very different reaction. So basically the name and the ID is different.
Yeah.
What should we get, the name or the ID?
The ID.
Okay, think of the ID. Three words.
Dude, what are you saying?
3-word ID.
Dude, how do you know it was 3?
Yeah, because it took that much longer to think. First word in your mind? Second word in your mind? Third word in your mind? First, second, third. First, second, third. Female as opposed to male.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Kritika Khurana. That boho girl.
Yeah.
That boho girl.
Dude,
that
how
boho
do
girl.
you know? Listen, you have to teach me. Please tell me, how did you do this? How do you know?
If you know how would you do this, you won't interview people, no? Then you will just know what's in their mind. We'll have to close this show then and I don't want that to happen.
How do you know, dude? Oh my god. But tell me, is this like something people can learn?
Yes, I think they can learn. It is an art form. It's not something supernatural. I've been very clear about what I do. It's not something supernatural. It's not something that, oh, koi Devi Shakti hai. Because, you know, if you see my inbox, my DM is so many things like, you know, कुछ चोरी हो गया है, बता सकते हो किसने किया है, I've lost this, can you tell us, I want to know if my boyfriend's cheating on me, you know, things like, and I'm like, oh, people think I'm some,
God, people think you're God.
Exactly, I didn't want to use that word, but I have received such messages and I sometimes feel it's wrong, like the art form is being portrayed not in a correct manner. And I always like to clear this, that what I do is an art form. It's called mentalism. It is a combination of skill, study, psychology, showmanship, combination of all of those and a lot more things. So, yeah.
But like, would you want to teach this to other people? या फिर you want के, you know, कुछ ही लोगों के पास रहे ये skill?
I am not somebody who is in favor of teaching magic, not just mentalism. Magic is the parent category. मेरे को तो नहीं है कि मुझे किसी को सिखाना है, नॉट बिकॉज के कुछ लोगों के पास रहेगा तो हमारे पास वो अथॉरिटी है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. लेकिन पता ना, जितने ज्यादा लोगों को आप वो चीजें सिखाओगे उतने लोगों के लिए वो मिस्ट्री मर जाएगी, वो क्यूरियोसिटी किल हो जाएगी. और अब समझो अगर इधर सबको मैजिक आता है तो आप किसको दिखाओगे? लाइक द आर्ट फॉर्म जो है वो मर जाएगा. तो लॉट ऑफ पीपल टेल मी, ओ इफ यू डोंट टीच इट, हाउ आर यू एनकरेजिंग द आर्ट? आई एम लाइक, इफ आई स्टार्ट टीचिंग इट, आई विल किल द आर्ट फॉर्म. लाइक द मैजिक इज ऑल अबाउट मिस्ट्री. इतने सदियों से चला आ रहा है ये आर्ट फॉर्म, वो सिर्फ इसलिए क्योंकि मिस्ट्री मेंटेन्ड है. जितना मिस्ट्री ओपन हो रहा है उतना वो आर्ट फॉर्म मर रहा है.
ओके, बट टेल मी, ऐसा कोई पॉइंट था इन लाइफ वेयर यू थॉट कि आई हैव यू नो मेड इट इन लाइफ, या आई हैव अराइव्ड, या मैं इतनी सक्सेसफुल हो गई, या मैंने इसके साथ आज करा ये, मैं बहुत सक्सेसफुल हो गई हूँ आज? You know that point where it hits you.
मैं सोचने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ यार, बट ऑनेस्टली मेरे को है ना, मैं तो जब भी स्टेज पे जाती हूँ और जब मेरे को ऐसे बहुत बड़ी ऑडियंस हो रही है और लोग ताली मार, मेरे को तो हर बार मुझे लगता है कि मेरा जैसे पहला, इफ यू सी मी बिफोर माई शो, इफ यू आस्क माई मैनेजर, बिफोर एवरी शो आई एम नर्वस. आफ्टर एवरी शो आई फील, ओ वाओ, मैंने कितना बड़ा अचीवमेंट कर लिया. एंड माई मैनेजर इज लाइक, यू डू दिस एवरी डे, लाइक यू बिहेव नर्वस एवरी डे and you behave so excited as if you've done your first show, और ऐसे तेरे shows कभी नहीं हुए, you know. तो I think I'm still that little kid, I'm still that person who enjoys going on stage, performing. मैं रोज करती हूँ यार, almost every day हमारे shows हो रहे हैं अभी तो. And still every day I'm nervous, every day I'm excited when the show is nice. Even if a little thing goes wrong, I'll be like, यार ये better कर सकते थे. You know, things like that happen to me still. So I've never been at a point where I can say कि बस अब तो हो गया. That I'm sure it must have, there are many moments जो मेरे को लगता है कि यार ये मैंने सोचा नहीं था और ये भी अचीव हो गया है. To be very honest, मुझे वो लगता है. मेरे को लगता है कि अभी भी मैं जितना कर रही हूँ, जब मैंने मैजिक शुरू किया था तब मैंने नहीं सोचा था that you know we are going to reach here in life. So I feel very grateful, I feel very happy, but I also feel अभी जर्नी शुरू है and there's a lot more in the way.
But इसमें, you know, this journey or this art form that you've chosen, there are not a lot of people that are doing it, right? तो आपका कौन like inspiration था, या who did you look up to कि मुझे ये करना है, और you know actually how did this get into your head कि तुम्हें ये करना है?
I was 6 years old. Sunday morning I watched a magic program coming on television. Like any other kid, I was extremely fascinated and I was like, I want to do magic. And I walked up to my father and I told him I want to do magic.
But this is a 6-year-old and तुम्हारे पेरेंट्स तुम्हें सीरियसली ले रहे थे इस टाइम या नहीं ले रहे थे?
That's the, I think my father should be interviewed. कि आपकी जब 6 साल की बच्ची बोलती है कि आपको जादू करना, तो आप उसको सीरियसली कैसे ले सकते हो? And he did.
Yeah.
So I think I have parents who always took the kids very seriously. तो हमारे kids के ऊपर I have an elder brother. तो उसके और मेरे पर हमेशा प्रेशर रहता था कि हम मजाक में भी कुछ बोलेंगे, ये तो सीरियसली लेने वाले, तो आपको बहुत ध्यान से बोलना पड़ता था. But then I was serious about magic. मतलब it took me time to genuinely convince them. It's not like मैं ऐसे ही बोल रही हूँ, मेरे को genuinely करना है. And then my dad was like, स्कूल पार्टी में नहीं, बड़ा शो करेगी, जबकि हमको मैजिक कुछ नहीं आता अभी तक तो. Even he was like me. And I was like, हाँ. So it took time then. It took like around 10-11 months to find people, convince them to teach me magic. And it took a long process then. But then we did a big ass show in Gujarat, Ahmedabad, and journey started.
Do you remember पहला शो कैसा था? Did everything go right?
I don't know. I don't remember much. I just have few ऐसे blurry images. One event, one thing I know, मैं ऐसे स्टेज पे ऐसे मेरी एंट्री का एक गेट है, मुझे उसमें से ऐसे एंट्री लेनी है, तो मैं उसके पीछे खड़ी थी और मैं सोच रही थी क्या करना है. एंड आई वाज लाइक, ठीक है मुझे ऐसे जाना है, मुझे इतने स्टेप्स आगे करने हैं, फिर मुझे इस तरफ जाना है, मुझे माइक पकड़ करके डायलॉग बोलना है. एंड आई डिड नॉट नो हाउ टू रीड एंड राइट नो बाय देन. तो ऐसे कोई एक डायलॉग बोलता था और मैं ऐसे सुन के याद कर रही थी. और पूरा 3 hour शो था. एंड आई हैड द गुजरात चीफ मिनिस्टर, full industry, media in the show, and I have no idea what a chief minister means.
And you were 6 at this time?
I was 7 now.
Okay, 7 now.
Yeah.
Oh my
okay,
God.
so the thing is, you know what? This is my 25th year in the industry.
Listen, how old are you?
I'm very old, yaar, Sania.
Yeah.
Just do the math now. Come on, let me
Listen,
see how good is your math.
I wasn't even born.
Okay, then. No, you must have, nahi?
I'm 24.
You were being thought of, probably.
But tell me, when you have no connection in this industry, does it get difficult ऐसा कुछ path choose करने के लिए? मतलब did your parents know anybody who used to do this? या फिर what was the guidance like?
You know, when you're a kid, you don't think so much.
And इस time तो internet भी नहीं था.
Yeah, nothing was there, Baba. There was no internet. Computers had just started coming in with the dabbas.
Can I ask you how old are you?
I'm 32. I'm 32.
Okay. You don't look 32 at all.
Thank you, but I am like just let's clear that from the way first. Yeah, so I'm old enough. Good looks are deceiving, guys. But no, it wasn't easy to learn. I feel learning magic is much easier now than it has ever been.
Yeah.
And for me, it was difficult. As I said, it took 10 months to find people and other things and all. And now I'm here.
Yeah. Okay. One interview I saw of yours where you said you dated an IPL player.
Oh my God! Wait, what is this? I wasn't warned about this research that's been happening.
Listen, this was very easy to find.
Go find.
Okay, but I also saw a Korean TV show.
Yes.
The first video you have ever put on YouTube.
Yeah.
Tell me, how has that experience been of, doing live shows, doing TV shows, doing live streaming now?
Yeah.
And doing reels, Instagram. Tell me, how has that shift been for you?
Shift from doing live shows
doing
to
all of these mediums.
Like from offline to online is what you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I would have ever shifted from an offline medium of doing stage shows to doing live streaming and YouTube and content creation if it wasn't for the pandemic. Before pandemic, anybody would come and say, so Hani, we want you to do a show online, or can you read our minds on a video call? I would be like, that's not even possible. I never even challenged myself to that limit. But pandemic happened, and this is the first time in my 23 years of career. It was first time I wasn't performing for 4 months, 3 months. And I've never done that. I've never not performed. I've never not been on stage for a span of 3 months after the age of 7. I had an identity problem. Okay. I was like, अब मैं कुछ हूँ ही नहीं. तो मुझे खुद के साथ एक इशू होने लग गया था कि अब मेरे पास मेरी पर्सनल लाइफ का क्या अभी मतलब. And for my own sanity, I started going online and started streaming on YouTube, and I did create some online shows. And I think one interesting thing that happened was, how challenges push us to innovate. That's what happened. Because it was so challenging कि हम online अब magic कैसे दिखाना है, we got very innovative with online acts.
Yeah.
So we created some things that were possible online, and now they are only possible online. If you tell me to do it offline, maybe that's because they are meant to be that way.
Yeah.
So that happened. Transition was difficult. I still feel that if I have to rate myself, I'm a better offline person, a stage person. I'm way more comfortable going on stage in front of people and talking to them and doing my show.
But that's more difficult actually.
But I've done that more. And then compared to going on stream and talking to my camera and then chatting with people.
Yeah.
So the comfort level still is better on stage than with online. But I think I'm getting better in the online space as well. I'm learning. I'm 2 years old there. And I'm learning how to be a better creator, a more responsible creator. I try to keep working on it every day, and I really feel grateful that people like my content.
Yeah, so 2 years and more than 2 million subscribers.
Yes.
So tell me, dude, how did you make all of this happen? Because there are creators who are struggling, काफी सालों से to just get that audience.
Yeah.
If you had to give some advice to young creators, not necessarily doing, mind reading or whatever, but what would that advice be?
It's very tricky to ask me because I feel I had a little advantage to myself because I was doing offline content for so many years that when I came on YouTube or Instagram, I didn't start from a scratch. I didn't have a zero number there. Whereas a lot of people who are starting are really starting from scratch. And I feel they are working really hard. And everybody has their own journey. For me, when I got on YouTube, I did have some numbers already with my magic videos. When I got on Instagram, I did have some numbers already. My idea was to just enjoy myself. My idea was never to, I'll be so honest, yaar. I mean, when we hit 1 million, we were like, acha, did we hit a million? Like, because we were not racing towards it.
Yeah.
We were not, we were just really enjoying what we were doing. Not just me, the team that I had with me, because by that time you do need to have a team. Everybody was very passionately enjoying what they were doing. So I don't know if my advice would apply to everybody, but one thing I want to say is be authentic. Like, be who you really are on social media for a long-term game. If you pretend to be somebody who you're not, you won't survive. On internet, also you lose your own personal self and you'll be in a problem there. So be authentic. One thing about social media, everybody knows, is consistency. I mean, I'm the worst person to say that because I am not. But consistency does help on social media because that's how our algorithms are running.
Yeah.
And third bit would be is enjoy what you're doing, because that reflects in your work. If you're doing something forcefully, it'll show.
Yeah.
And if you're really happy and doing something,
Yeah.
you know, people will enjoy that more. So yeah.
Yeah. Tell me, fame कब आने लगा when you started doing this?
Online fame, offline fame.
Whatever.
I have seen fame very close from very early on in my life. I saw fame at a time, from the time I didn't know what it meant. Like, I was giving autographs at the age of 8. I had my hoardings. I was in the newspapers on my first show, on my second show, on my in my Bombay trip, on my US trip, when I was 8 years old, 9 years old, 10 years old. So I saw it very early on, and
did you enjoy it?
yeah, I mean, I think human need is to be every human likes to be important. It's a psychological thing, right?
Yeah.
The first thing every human likes is to feel important, is to feel validated, is to feel loved.
Yeah.
And I started getting that from strangers, from masses, very early on in my life. So it is a great feeling. It also messes up with your mind a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
But I think only when you learn to deal with it, you're able to maintain your sanity. So,
But like, how does like a 6-year-old, 7-year-old learn to deal with like fame?
but that time it didn't bother me, or it didn't even get to my head.
But weren't you like the popular girl in school?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't go to school after standard 1. So,
What?
Yeah.
At all?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That is interesting.
Yeah, so I was very popular. Even I didn't go to school, but if ever like I'm in Ahmedabad and I visit Mount Carmel, which has been my school till first standard, I was like the star that day, you know. So I don't know. Look, honestly, I can't remember all of it yet because it's been my lifestyle. It's not something I saw one day.
Yeah.
I was performing every day. No, my show was like a, you know, I don't know if you know how a circus works. My show was like a circus, but in an auditorium. So we used to go to a city, we would book an auditorium for a month, and we would perform there every day. On Sundays, weekends, we would do 2-3 shows in a day. And then just keep performing only whole month. And then go to another city, and then another city, and then another state, another country.
Yeah.
So I'm just performing every day. So every day I'm listening to applause, every day I'm clicking pictures after the show, every day I'm giving autograph. So what felt like fame was actually a lifestyle. Was actually something that's happening every day. Very late when I grew, you know, when I was in my teens, you know, 17, 18, 19, suddenly now I'm feeling it. Oh, I'm giving an order. Now you start understanding things better. But by the time all that came in, it was already like a done and dusted thing.
Yeah,
So,
but dude, what cool parents to be okay with, you know, your child not going to school.
it was in fact their decision. I wanted to go sometimes.
It must have been a brave decision, yaar.
Yeah. I asked them today that if I have a daughter, you know, who is 7 years old and telling me to do magic, first of all, I'm not going to agree to that. Secondly, you tell her कि अच्छा तू school मत जा तो तूने shows कर जादू के. I'm like, hello. So they are very brave. I think more than brave, they are visionaries. They could think ahead. They understood their daughter. They had faith in me. I think I also had great faith in my parents, and I think that combination worked.
Okay, I have a rapid fire round before we end this. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Okay, if Suhani wasn't a mind reader, what would she be?
Something in the IT, computer, invention, chips space. You know, like I want to always put a chip in the brain. Like I think I always wanted to read minds because even as a kid, I wanted to put a chip in the brain so that we could get to know what's going on there.
Okay, a collab that gave you the most number of followers.
Has to be either of Nishchay Malhan or Shlok Srivastav. Triggered Insan or Tech Burner. Could be MythPat also. Yeah,
Tech Burner gave us the most number of views also.
Yeah, I think they're very sweet people. I know this is a rapid fire. Yeah, you know, the people I've met in the industry, they have been so sweet, so kind, so helpful. You know, they've been there. They never thought कि इसके numbers क्या है, कि ये क्या कर रही है. You know, never. If I told them कि यार मैं दिल्ली आ रही हूँ, मिले क्या, and then चलो I'll come pick you up. I'm like. So everybody has been very sweet to me, and I'm very grateful to them.
Okay, one person you want to collaborate with?
I want to collaborate with many. अभी तक किसके साथ नहीं हुआ? I haven't collaborated with Bhuvan yet. Okay. I haven't collaborated with Ashish yet, so maybe.
Is there a Bollywood celebrity you want to collaborate with? You want to read their mind?
Like that. Many. Bollywood is, I haven't explored it yet much. So abhi hum ghus rahe धीरे-धीरे. Like I just did a video with Kareena, who was very sweet. We did a video with Aditya and few of them. So abhi to whoever comes my way, I'll be very happy.
Okay. So Suhani's biggest mistake as a creator was?
Oh God, this is supposed to be rapid fire. You're giving me all introspection moments. Okay, deep thinking you put me into. My biggest mistake would be, this one stream that I did on a friend's channel where I spoke about my personal life at 2 a.m. from where all the details about my relationships got leaked. Yeah, from there you got all these details about the cricketer.
It was a fun video. Okay, last question.
We were so zoned out and we were like, you know, हमको नींद आ रही है पर हम बातें किए जा रहे हैं and we forgot there are like 4,000 people watching us and he and I, Yaya and I are friends and we just talking and I just said everything and the moment I was supposed to reveal the name I was like, stop!
They say no, it was not a live stream.
It is a live stream.
Video.
It started from a live stream.
Okay.
And then from there it has been picked up everywhere.
Okay, the last question. Tell me Uncut के million subscribers कब होंगे? ये बहुत important question है.
Okay guys, make sure you click that like button, subscribe to the channel, comment on the video of how did you like it because once it's out, I will be coming in the comment section and replying to your questions if you have any for me. So please do that right away ताकि million subscribers बहुत ही जल्दी हो जाए.
But tell me अगर किसी को तुम्हें live देखना तो वो क्या करे? कहाँ आए?
Oh, I am doing a live tour, entire India tour मैं कर रही हूँ, starting from 18th of September. Pune, Delhi, Ahmedabad, Ludhiana, like full of Punjab, बहुत सारी cities हो रही है. I think 2 महीने तक मैं tour कर रही हूँ. So the tickets are on Book My Show. It starts on 18th of September. I'm going to be in your city. I'll love to see you after the show.
Please go for her show and also subscribe to Uncut. I will see you next Thursday at 5 p.m.